So they went to shorter, found Dennis, and he has delivered this season. First down, they'll give it to the freshman who can fly. That's Caden High, out past the 40, up to the 42-yard line.
And you see
Hash at the 42. That's Rashad McCain in motion. Dennis will hand it off. Zaire Scotland over the left side, not much, gets a yard or two. Anthony, empty set for the first time, second down and 8. Dennis going through his progressions, ball tipped up in the air, and the tip drill goes to Albany State. Intercepted on the deflection by Dayton Baker.
quarterback is, he gets himself there. Actually, the quarterback threw it off of his own player. I thought the defender got a hand on it, but the quarterback threw the ball off of his own player. And one of the things that quarterbacks don't like to see is the front of their linemen's jerseys. And on that play, you saw the lineman kind of turn.
Here on the opening drive. Deontay Banu, the quarterback, good starting position as the Golden Rams go to work. Nothing open downfield. Now Banu will let her fly. Deep downfield, receiver out there, but he overshot him, looking for Ralph Lovett.
And a good job by the offensive line on that play to give
his career in Albany, Georgia. Second down and 10. They will test the ground for the first time. Not much against this very rugged and tough front line from Benedict.
And one of the things that stands out with their assignments are
play clock down to 1. Dennis just did get the snack away and nothing there. Boy, he had pressure right away from that Tiger front 5 on the last couple of years on that side of the football. Offensive possession number 2 as it is Scotland twisting his way up ahead for 3 yards. Second down and 7. Dennis with a nice pocket, floats deep downfield, incomplete. Good coverage. They were looking for the freshman High. Again, arriving in training camp, learning this offense. Done a wonderful job. One of the team leaders. This throw sails on him, but it perfectly works out as they hit the tight end. That's Reginald Harden zigzagging up to the 41. Boy, off.
Opportunity to get down the field after he makes the reception.
27 yards, quick throw out. This is High with the catch, downfield block, and he pushes on to the plus side. From the 48, the 4-man rush. Dennis eludes. He's going to take off for the first time, and he will skirt his way out of bounds. Good looking drive here for Benedict. Started all the way back at their own 12. And Dennis stays red hot. Quick throw and catch, but nothing there that time. Jalen Mitchell, the 5th year. Gotta believe this is 4-down territory. 3rd down and short. Dennis spins out of trouble. He's gonna try to run for the first down, and he will get there. Good job. Run a lot, at least during the course of the regular season, but using his feet well on this drive. Steps up, zips over the middle, pass caught inside the red zone, down to the 8-yard line. First thing pretty much coming through the air with the exception of those 2 scrambles from Dennis. This time they'll try to get those yards inside the tackle with Scotland. A team high 7 touchdown catches this year. He's the slot to the right. They're looking that direction and wide open and overshooting him in the back of the end zone. And that's a throw. Dennis with Campbell, the extra tight end, is checked into the game. Empty set. Dennis looks, surveys, now floats right. Flag flies. This will be a holding call as there's nobody open. Good job by the secondary. Has been reliable all season. More than a chip shot here from 25 yards, and he stays perfect from inside 30. Now 8 for 8 for Picarillo on the season. A long drive for Benedict.
Do this with their 4-down linemen. That's what makes it so impressive. All the plays in the offensive team's backfield are made by their 4-down linemen. They don't bring a whole lot of
eating up all those blocks at the point of attack. You have a lot of free flowing to the football. A little bit of a crevice opens up over the right side, up near the 35-yard line. He will get the call, and there is another tackle for loss, and it is Mr. Danellis.
And you want to know
Dennis in this offense from the 30-yard line. Dennis is going to throw, gets rid of it quickly. 3rd catch of the day already by High, but a good job pursuing. Gain of 2. That's Randy Fillingate. Moving first quarter, approaching 4 minutes. Low snap, dug out. This is Duhart. He cannot find any room. nowhere to go. And again, he's been pretty good on third downs here in this opening quarter. 2 for 3. They run a stun up front, picked up nicely. Flag will fly late. Dennis trying to get there with his legs. He is cut down about a yard shy. But a flag down along the Tigers at the 44. 2 receivers right. We'll hand it off. This is Duhart torpedoing his way in. It's Jalen Pugh. He was able to get a hand in there and trip him up. The football in particular to Caden High. He'll go to the air here, trying to set up the screen. The pass bobbled and nearly intercepted. Boy, it was right out there, nearly making an impact play on this third down. Dennis, soft touch over the middle, caught but shy of the first down. Good open field tackle by Mitchell and an early decision. Albany State needs to get something started offensively. Let's see if this is the drive they do. Running to the boundary side, and a good one-on-one tackle is made. There was just no room whatsoever. Josh Hayward, 2 teams as well, when you look at the first quarter, that have traditionally started slow. Dodging missiles right off the handoff, carrying ahead for a yard or 2. Man, there were 4 purple. Golden Rams looking to convert on third down for the first time. It's a 4-man rush over the middle. Flag flies. There was some contact in the secondary.
I think you're going to get a clip, though. I think you had an offensive lineman. They're allowing those ends to get to the edge.
Dennis, 6 of 11, 76 yards. He fakes the jet sweep on what might be the final play of this first quarter. Tackled on the play. Second down and 7. Ball handed off, and there is nothing there, and that's kind of been what we've seen here in the opening 15 minutes. 2 physical football teams, nothing lead for Benedict as we start quarter number 2. Dennis with some time, and that one slipped out of his hand as he tried to dump it over the middle, but let's see if Benedict can make them pay. First down. All the way out to the 40-yard line, and there is nothing. Stuffed at the point of attack. Again, it's Jalen Pugh. Dirty blue defense playing well in this first half. Dennis is going to throw into double coverage, nearly intercepted. Getting a hand on it, nearly a highlight reel pick by Dayton. Set 2 receivers right, 3 left. They rush 4, they run a stunt, deep ball, looking for High, and jump ball, and he makes the catch at the 31. Oh, how special is this fresh? Last time out from the Albany State 34. Near sideline throw, another catch. That's 6 catches for High in this first half. See, Kyle drives ahead for a yard or 2 extra. High school, he was part of a national championship team at Grayson during his junior year. Nowhere to go. That's Randy Fillingame.
To allow your back to be dynamic.
Cole Smith, big baby, the 2-year starter. Wide open, it's High. Touchdown, Benedict.
Play receivers, and right here he is wide open. You cannot allow him to get in the open space. We know he has great acceleration. Walk into the end zone.
Keep in mind that drive kept alive by the roughing the punter call when it looked like Albany State was going to get off the field. They stick with this ground game up the middle. This is their biggest back, Sincere Rodriguez.
Gap at it, and we were able to develop that run game, and that's what I think they're trying to do. They're trying to get that rushing attack going.
Coming off the edge that time, saying not twice. He's only attempted 3 passes. Let's see if he puts it in the air here. He does. High throw, and it's off the fingertips. Incomplete, looking for Lovett.
And Banu just needs to set.
Offense coming from the freshman. You get the feeling this is a critical drive if you're Albany State. Down 10, this is a team you don't want to fall behind on, as evident by
wherever High is.
High comes in motion, second down. They're going to run an option look out of this. Dennis torpedoes his way up to the Albany State, drops 7 into coverage. Dennis can take off if he wants to, and that's exactly what he does, and very smartly goes into a... Dennis so far has been the most effective runner. He'll get rid of it quickly on the slant, through the hands, incomplete. Jalen Jones, the intended target, the transfer from Bretter, and a phone call from the defensive line coach with Benedict and Gary Howard, and that changed all that. See what he has done with Dennis with all sorts of time, hovers deep downfield, pass is caught. Reginald Harden stays on his feet. Touchdown. 55 yards.
On that play, I love what Dennis did. He put the ball up in the air. He allowed Harden to make a play on it. And then yards after the catch, being able to break the tackle, spin, and get away from the defender. I love the way he's able to concentrate. And he
Start this drive from the 19. Banu, RPO action, slips free from one, but he just has no chance, nowhere to go. Peterson, double-digit numbers as far as TFLs this season. They just keep coming at you in waves, and this second wave is going to get to the quarterback, and it is Miller from his defensive end. The sack it back inside the rear of it as well. 3rd and a mile, and we'll just stay on the ground, go conservative with it. Not much for Rodriguez. Pettis, inside linebacker.
For the offense to find players open or to get the ball down the field because everything is covered up.
Jordan Black surveys from the 46, makes a cut to the 40, runs into his own blocker. Tackled at the 35, an 11-yard return by Black. Tight ends McCain and Campbell switch off to that left side. Dennis wanted to go deep, floats it deep, near side, too tall, looking for Campbell. 2nd down and 10 after the timeout. Duhart, quick plant, cuts up ahead to the 33. Good surge over the right side. That was Shamon Price.
The personnel that they have in the game.
3rd down certainly has been one of the storylines. 6 of 9 today. Dennis nowhere to throw, and they get him. I think it's going to go down as a sack. Pugh caught him around the waist. Dennis picks up a yard. Good job by this. Becomes a must stop on 4th down. Try to change the curve of momentum a little bit. Threading the needle downfield, and it's knocked away. And the Golden Ram defense comes up with the stop. Baker, big PBU there, and let's see if this offense can feed off it. Trying to run to the right side, looking for a cutback lane, and just not much there. A yard or two forward progress. SIAC, he had a couple of second-half rushing touchdowns to rally them. Trying to provide a spark off the bench. Nowhere to throw it. He is tossed out of bounds. Good job by Dedrick Starks. In motion at the top is Lovett, the team's leading receiver this season. Sullivan floats right, throws on the run, incomplete, trying to hit it to Dorsey, but again, he heard the bunch. Really, since the start of training camp, through the 10-week regular season, they're going to have to show some resiliency now. Good job by Sullivan, escapes the pocket, stop and go move, and this is where he's dangerous. He'll scramble his way for a 1st down.
Quarterback scrambling like that to get open and give him a target to throw the ball to down the field.
Yeah, nobody came back to him, and look at this, a little bit of daylight for Aljanad Thomas up close to it. Xavier Herndon, the wingback left. Sullivan looks left, now takes a shot down the center into double coverage, and it's deflected away. Kilpatrick in the neighborhood. In mind, they will get the football as well to start quarter number 3. Thomas stutter steps, gets caught up high, but falls ahead. Golden Rams wanted to flat. Back-to-back 1st downs. Kilpatrick comes on a blitz, picked up nicely by the running back, so that opens up the middle. Sullivan trying to get to the edge, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. 18 yards. The Golden Ram offense inside the red zone for the first time. He'll follow a Thomas block. Dive up to the 15, and now it's diving late, but this team has just persevered, peaking at the right time. Trying to get some points late. Sullivan wanted to throw back, nothing there. He can't take a sack, but that's exactly what he does. Benedict crashes down, a loss of...
You have to wonder, was he... Did he have the knowledge that it was 3rd down on that play when he caught it?
Oops. Benedict ranked as high as number 5 in the Division II polls. Winners of 23 straight regular season games.
That's not going to cut it. They've got to establish a passing game. It doesn't have to be anything extensive, but you've got to be able to keep that defense honest, passing the football.
Oh, Rashad Jordan, just as he planted his foot, went down, and this is designed to extend plays on the one scoring drive, the one series that he saw. 50-50 ball, jump ball, near side, broken up. They were looking for Dorsey. Good coverage on the play.
Job of not panicking.
So they take a shot downfield. Now they will go to the ground, and there is nothing there. That hole just caved in back to the original line of scrimmage for Algernon Thomas. 10. They'll keep max protection. They'll take another shot, popped as he threw it. That's a loose football. No whistle, no signal. Let's wait and see. Touchdown, Tigers. The hit. And Sullivan paid the price for us.
Well, you see right there, and I wonder, this may be a targeting penalty right now. Watch how he hits him. Well, no, I thought it was helmet to helmet. Good job of getting his hands up and knocking the ball out. But
Tiger defense looks to go back to work from the 25-yard line. Nice move initially. Look at the propel and the balance, using that arm as a balance mechanism and twisting his way for good yard.
Those are the intangibles that you look for from a running back.
Smaller, quicker back, yet very durable. And there he goes again onto the Benedict side of the field. Tackled ahead to the 48-yard line. Top 10 consecutive weeks of play. Up tempo for the first time. Banu back in there after the injury to Sullivan, and this pass low. Have yet to pick up a single passing yard today. And they won't get it here. Another sack. That is John Hannibal this time. Albany, Georgia, and a lot of coaching and playing experience that these players can learn from.
Well, there's a lot of expectation for this program. This is a championship caliber program. They've
here with Albany State. Second down and 12, and for the first time it is Israel Rhodes getting the carry. A lot of depth with these running backs. We haven't seen a lot of them today with Scotland, Duhart, J2. Jones comes in motion. Quarterback power all the way over that right side, skipping through a hole and into the secondary. A foot race down the side. Dennis with a stiff arm, still on his feet to the 5. Touchdown!
And you watch the defense. The defense is reacting, looking, and Dennis, he finds the seam, and when he gets to the open field, it's basically catch me if you can. He's able to fend off the defender. I thought he was going to step out of bounds, but he was able. So I want to give credit to this program for doing what they've done to get here and be here performing this afternoon.
Thomas jumps into the pile for this 10 months, but how Silverfield worked with others, service to others as they hit the tight end, Herndon, and he's in the clear, and a touchdown saving tackle all the way down to the 16-yard line. Xavier.
Fight, and try and put scores on the board and play this game till the end.
On the read option, you see how elusive Thomas can be. He's one of those guys that's just very tough to get a 4, down to 3. And Banu just gets the snap away, feels the heat, he's gonna run. Banu to the 10, splits the 2 defenders, takes it down to the 5-yard line. Good job by at the bottom of the screen. They'll run the option. Banu stays on his feet, touchdown, and Albany State for the first time this afternoon finds the end zone.
You're running that option play. You want to make the end, make a decision. You see right there, he made him make a decision, and he's able to break the tackle and get to the end zone. Good job on the outside. Breaking the tackle, knows where he wants to go.
On this clock here in this third quarter. They started on the ground, running to that right side. This is Duhart. He cannot break down the defender. Jaree Turner, good. These running backs have had a pretty quiet day if you're Benedict. Good job by Dennis to avoid the pressure, and then a nifty move by the tight end, twisting his way to first down yardage. Up to the
28 has done a good job of filling in for Rakevius Barnes at that right tackle position.
Trying to open up a hole for his running back, Duhart, and he does. It was a slow developing hole, but once it opened up, 9.
But he does an excellent job with his footwork. I've been watching him since he's been in the ball game.
Great job there by Filling Game as he filled the hole, and a tackle get it to the Albany State 48. 4-man rush, straight drop, Dennis, home run ball, high out in the open, makes the catch, changes direction, Caden High with a block downfield to the 5, corralled at the 4 season. First and goal, up the middle they go with Scotland, and he is denied. Inside penetration, Rosendo Lewis, his 3rd stop, started his career at H-back right. Scotland still the running back. They're gonna run right. Scotland looking to get to the corner, and he is hit hard. Toughness from Albany State. Penalty against Benedict this afternoon. 3rd down and goal, rolling right. Dennis will just throw this one away. Nobody open. They were looking for Stephen Campbell, and Benedict. Charlie Cooper with the placement. Picarillo, kick on the way. Has been accurate all season. Tom Picarillo, a fascinating story. He transferred in from Waters, put them in a must-win over the final 2 weeks against Miles and Fort Valley State, and they were able to do it. Nowhere for Banu, and that's an easy sack for Mr.
Able to recommit themselves, and you see the effect of this team working together on a common goal to get here to this championship football game.
Second time John Hannibal has been able to get to Banu. Back-to-back sack. 3rd down and a mile. New quarterback in there, same result. Lost the ball, landed right back in his arms, and then he's buried back inside. 3 consecutive sacks, a couple of hand-touch sacks from Miller. Now a wobbly punt picked up, all sorts of room up the middle for Caden High, who stays on his feet, bounces to the outside, and he is cut down by Fillingame. Caden High takes it to the 24, and Benedict, if they haven't already done so, on the day at the Albany State 25. Receiver in motion, they're going to hand the ball off to Scotland, and he loses 2. Knifing his way in the SIAC, but all of Division II, and they have been the disruptive force this afternoon. So has Caden High. Back into the game after a cramping issue, able to halt
all afternoon.
10 catches today for High. 1st and goal. This is Scotland bouncing it wide. Touchdown. Zaire Scotland. In the years, and I don't want
I was going to ask you
Gatorade
about
back.
That. Did you notice his expression last year when they doused him?
He was not a happy camper.
He was not happy, and you just won a championship. But
2nd down, Isaiah Knowles getting his 2nd series. He's the quarterback, a Sincere Rodriguez. Monster up front. Such a tremendous talent, the Big Bear as they call him, so hopefully he'll be okay. Trying to set up the screen, and it goes nowhere. Tackle back at the 23-yard line. Good for the playoff push and a possible Division II national championship.
And they will be a problem in the playoffs because of their ability to bring. They play behind the offensive line of scrimmage, and offensively, they've got a star in Caden High. I mean, and they run the ball very homecoming for Caden High.
Yeah, certainly so. 3 straight carries for Jalen Taylor, the sophomore. Carver Ranches, Florida, MacArthur High School. He's been on a roll. Quarterback, Foster, the junior. 5'11", 170-pound softball with a soft touch. He throws a strike downfield, caught at the 20, and corralled right there. Beautiful throw. Oh, and Georgia Prep. Atlanta native with his 2nd catch of the day. Taylor trying to stretch it outside, nowhere to go on that boundary. Jaree, the first couple of years on campus, but he was fully healthy for the training camp and really played well. Coach Berry singled him out, and now a drop and an interception. Tucker had it go right through his hands, ricocheted into the waiting hands of Jacoby Higgs.
Football, instead of squeezing it, you can't get cute. You can't nonchalant. You've got to squeeze that football, and you see what happens when you think you've got something easy and you don't. You've got to squeeze that football. And I would hate to be him coming to
by Higgs, and Golden Ram offense to work. Isaiah Knowles looking for the home run ball. He's going to take a shot, and he underthrew Jordan. Pretty good coverage, though, by the back end.
But you want to do your best to avoid injury.
Knowles, and this is some of the dangers that he brings, and now he's into the clear. A foot race to midfield, picks up a nice downfield block. all the way to the 24-yard line for Isaiah Knowles.
Get up the field, and you see his breakaway speed in the open field. He ran away from 2 linebackers.
51 yards on the throw, and now the soft touch. Lobs it to Kieran Jackson, a true freshman. Secured their ticket into this championship.
Thank you.
Little shovel toss up ahead to Pierce, and then he lost the football, but he was well out of bounds. Bizarre looking play there. Pence take it into the red zone. First and goal from the 7, new running back in, and he is met rudely in the backfield. Aaron Miller, very quietly. He
like Aaron Miller to have free reign to your running back.
Ball back outside the 10. They'll pitch it outside, and another hit. Boy, they bring it. That was Diego Addison. A 5-yard catch. He's the slot closest to the top. Knowles looked that way initially, hit as he throws, and it is intercepted, picked off. No, they're going to say it's short. Covered the fumble on the sack, and the hit put by Broughton. 4th down and goal, dodging bullets, spinning, backpedaling, still eyes downfield. Knowles, as a flag flies, Knowles kind of let up before he was out of bounds as he got jarred from the backside. Benedict with the stand, so they will go to work with this ground game, and this is Rhodes, nothing right, so he says I'll go left, and produces good yardage. Approaching 4.5 minutes in this 4th quarter. Keeping it, Foster on a roll right. Nice seal block on the edge, and look at Xavier Foster go, and he is going to take it to the house. Foster to the 5, touchdown, and an exclamation point on what will be another perfect season for the
number 31. Watch on this play right here. He has an opportunity to make the play. You've got to contain the quarterback. You cannot get caught up going down, and that's what the quarterback's read. He's reading the defensive end. When he saw number 31 go downhill, Eric Price, to try and make the tackle on the back, he kept the football, and as opposed to running out of bounds or sliding, he cut back across the field and just
for the 21st time, and it's really been one-sided. Albany State entering today 17-3 all-time against the Tigers. Last year, the 2 teams part of the East 4th quarter. Back to Rodriguez. This guy is a load. He is a big back. Is a
foundation of this team next season.
Throwing the ball, whipping it out far side. Knowles able to throw. Young man they tried to get for several years and finally able to pull him from Oxford. 1st down and 10. Deep ball out there. Love it. Juggling, but he can't reel it in. On his fingertips, but couldn't. 2nd down, they will run it left side, looking for a cutback lane, 3 yards for Malik Pierce, as they look to make a push toward a possible national championship. In trouble, sack back at the 37, nowhere for Knowles to go. Victory celebration for Benedict. They will take a knee, and there comes the bath. Coach Barry, he might have been an offensive lineman, but he showed